Clear.
All right, so these are the goals for our class. I need a volunteer to read 1.1 number for me.
Me, sir. Develop in us students the feeling that mathematics is useful and worth learning.
All right. Can I have another volunteer? Just read point number 2.
Have all students communicate correct mathematics through written and oral, symbolic, and visual forms of expression.
Thank you very much. All right. Can I have somebody else to read point number 3 or goal number 3?
Have students communicate mathematically to read, write, and discuss ideas in which the use of the language of mathematics becomes natural.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. So I'll read 4 and 5, and somebody else can chip in. So goal number 4 says have students connect mathematics to other learning by helping them to understand the interrelationship of mathematical ideas and the roles that mathematics and mathematical modeling plays in other disciplines. All right. And number 5, it says develop students' ability to investigate, interpret, and communicate solutions to mathematical problems. Anybody want to take on 6?
Develop in all students reasoning ability and problem-solving skills that will make them become self-reliant, independent mathematical thinkers.
All right, very good.
Get
And I will.
students
Go
get
ahead.
students
All right. Maybe we're having some technical difficulties. Hold on.
technology as an enhancement mathematical.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me just read it because you were breaking up. It says, get students to appreciate the use of technology as an enhancement to mathematical learning. And you all will agree with me that this is what's happening right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, since the pandemic. And 8, I'll read number 8, develop the proper use of mathematical instruments. All right. I want to take on the last one.
Me.
Okay.
Develop a clear understanding of fundamental concepts and procedures of mathematics.
Right. So these are some basic goals that you need to develop while doing this course. All right. Now, as I said before, this is a 1-hour program, and let me not waste any time. Let me go straight into it. All right. So I was there thinking and wondering, all right, what I'm going to start with, how am I going to do this, because we have different students from all different schools, and so I decided to just do some basic computation. All right, and some of this might be easy for you, some of you might not remember, but just take heed, right? The best way to really capture what I'm going through is to take screenshots of these slides. All right, and after this, I have a short little quiz that I'm going to give you. All right, don't be alarmed. It's an online program where there's an interactive thing where you just, it's called quizzes.com. All right. All right. So we're going to look at decimals and fractions. All right. Okay. So I must apologize. I took off the camera because I need to use my phone to do other stuff. All right. So if you don't see me, must apologize. All right. All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
multiplying and dividing decimals. And this is very simple. Let's look at this. Can someone tell me how you're going to work this out without a calculator?
Sir, if me not wrong, sir, 32.451, then put the 100 underneath it, sir, and then times it, sir. Somewhere do it. Without a calculator, sir. As long as no my timetable.
Or
You would move the point in between the same number of times as the zeros in
right.
100.
Very good. Right. Right. So no, the first person said that you divide by 100. I'm not sure. I think you're mixing up. I think you're mixing up converting a decimal to a fraction. But as you said, because we're multiplying by 100, and because you have two zeros, we're going to move the decimal places two places to the right. So the decimal point is going to be between which two numbers? Between the what?
The
5 and
4.
1. 5 and 1.
It would have to be between the 5 and the 1. All right. And these are little tips which you can use to enhance your computation speed. All right. So likewise, if we're to multiply this by, say, 10,000, how many zeros we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll go 4 places to the right. But as you realize that when you pass over the 1, it goes one more place. So you put a placeholder there, which is a 0. So you'll get 32,
Yes, sir.
45, 1, 0. All right. So
Sir,
when
wait
we're
a minute.
dividing now, we do,
Can move on, sir.
all right. So likewise, when we're dividing, what happens to the point? We don't go to the right. Where we go? To the left. All right. And the same
the
concept, right? Can somebody tell what the answer is for this one?
left. 0.32451.
Right. You got two places where to the left. And similarly, we can do that also. All right. Any questions so far? All right. So take a screenshot of this. All right. So I'm going to move on. All right. So all right, how do we convert that fraction to a decimal?
Divided by 8.
Okay. In other words, you probably do long division, not true? You could probably do, you could do it right. I mean, well, if you have a calculator, you could use a calculator and get the answer. You know, but what if you do a calculator? You just have to do long division, all right? Or you could all right, so I'm not too familiar with how they arrive at this using this method here. But you basically do long division. All right, let's get another one. What is this as a decimal?
Sir, do the same procedure, the same one, sir? The other one?
Right. Well, let me tell you, I understand what they did right here. Right here, what they did is they multiply the top and the bottom by 5. So you get 50. In other words, if you try to get like 100 or 1,000 or 10 for the denominator, then you'll just bring the point 2 or 3 places to the left. So that's what they did. So you don't necessarily have to do long division. All right, is everybody seeing what's happening right here? So 3, 5,
Yes,
50.
sir. Sir.
5 times 20 is 100, and because we're dividing, so that's what they do. Which I think is pretty cool. All right, let's move on to another one. So what we're doing here is we're converting a fraction to a decimal. Mind you, you could have done long division too. Let's test our skills on long division. All right, so first you would have the 20.
Yes, sir.
And then you'd have
with 5 up front, sir. No, that's not it. Sir, that's not it. I'm gonna put the 5 up front, sir, and then I say 5 into 20. 2 we can't, sir, and then I put the 0. Then it's a 5 into 20, sir, which is
come again. You kind of lost me somewhere.
Sir, the way I'm gonna do it, sir, if you don't correct, sir, I'm gonna put the 5 up front instead of 20, sir.
Oh no! I think you're mixing up. All right, is it this method here?
Yes,
This
sir.
method is different from what I'm doing up here.
Okay, sir.
All right. So you do like that. Well, 20 cannot go into 3. So you put a 0 there. You put a point, not true. And it's a 2 into 30 goes how many times? 1. Then 1 times 20 is what? 20. Then you subtract, and 20 from 30 gives you what? 10 as a remainder. All right. Then you say 20 into 100. You can't. And then you add a 0. And 2 into 100 goes what? 5. 5 times 20 is also 100. And you get a 0 for your remainder. And that's how you get 0.15.
Okay, sir.
All right, look at this now. I'm wondering if this is a mistake. It says express 0.5. This is where you have as a decimal, this should be a fraction here. So basically what we do, where the point, what you do, you draw a line, where the point is you put a 1, because you have 2 digits, you put 2 zeros. So this is an error here. So it says express 0.5 as a fraction in its simplest form. All right. Is this in its simplest form? Can this be reduced?
Yes, it can be reduced.
All right. You want to go ahead for me?
We're going to use 5, sir.
Right. So the answer is?
over 20.
Okay, I hear somebody 9 over 20. You're correct. Very good. Thank you. All right, so 5 into 45 goes 9, and 5 into 100 goes 20. All right, so what do you make of this? What is 15 degrees Celsius less than 26 degrees Celsius? What do you think the answer is?
11 degrees Celsius.
All right, you want to explain?
You subtract 15 from 26.
All right, very good. Because it says what? Less than true.
Yes, sir.
Very good. It's like saying, what is 15 mangoes less than 26 mangoes? Same thing, not true? Subtract. Look at this one now.
5, sir, degrees Celsius, sir.
-5.
Negative 5 degrees Celsius.
It would have been -5 because it's still 15, not true? It's still 15 mangoes, so to speak, from 10 mangoes. And, you know, we can answer 15 from 10, but it's actually -5. All right. And so you might be saying, boy, sir, at 6, you had to want something harder, more difficult. But as I said before, because we have so many different students from different backgrounds, I chose computation. And then when we finish computation, we can, you know, when I get to know you a little bit more better, especially students from all over the place, we can have a better dialogue as to how we, you know, create a path for you guys. Okay, the student from, do we have somebody from Mannings? No? All right, I could have sworn I see somebody from Mannings High School. Do we have somebody from Fern? Mr. Green, are you still there? All right, Mr. Green.
He stepped out for a while. He just stepped out.
Oh, he stepped out for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, no problem. All right, okay. So as I said before, I probably 2 or 3 classes when I get to know a little bit much better, we can discuss how to chat forward. All right.
You needed Mr. Stevens?
Oh, what happened? I want to ask a few students, but because I'm on the PowerPoint, I think I saw someone from Mannings. I want to ask students, you know, where they are in their maths, but I can't see from here, so I was shouting a little bit.
Okay, so they could just indicate in the chat section, and I'll just read it out for you.
Yes, right. So I want to know what topic basically your current teacher is teaching right now. All right, so moving on. So these are the rules of multiplication. All right, so two positives when multiply gives you another positive. All right, just for information purpose, let me just indicate to you that these PowerPoints, they're actually on a government website, you know, eLearning Jamaica. I don't know if you guys know about this, but you know, when this came out, this was a big thing. But I don't know what happened; it just died down. But a lot of resources is on this website, eLearning Jamaica. All right, so when you multiply two positive numbers, you get a positive. A positive and a negative will give you a negative. Negative and a positive will give you another negative. And two negatives will give you a positive. The rules of multiplication and division, as you can see, are the what? They're the same. All right. All right, so quickly, what is the answer for that one, please?
Sir, -10, sir.
Right, very good. Why is it negative? Well, I know why it's 10, but why is it -10? Which rule are we using?
positive and
Positive
times
and
a
negative.
negative.
Right.
Same.
Positive times and right. But we're using this second one up here, not true? Positive times a negative gives us a negative. Very good. All right, what about that one?
Positive 10, sir.
Positive 10. And we're using this very one here, this very famous rule.
Two negative, you're
Negative,
positive, sir.
right. Negative and negative. And let me just remind you is that it's only when you're multiplying you use that rule. All right? Only when you multiply. All right, so I'm just gonna skip through that one. Pretty simple.
You want to hear some of the responses?
Yes, Mr. Mr. The whole time in my mind, Mr. Williams or Mr. Green. Mr.
Right. So I'm seeing overtime wage. I'm seeing circle theorem. Yeah. So those two, that's what I'm seeing. Circle theorem and overtime wage. Don't know.
Okay, I know. I think it's finance maths that will come from. I think it should be wages and salaries. That will come under wages and salaries.
Okay.
And then overtime would be inclusive of wages and salaries.
Okay. Also see trig ratio. Trig ratio.
That's trigonometry. Okay.
Right. That's the final one that I saw posted.
Okay. All right. Whoa. So that's huge. That those are some but we will try to work out something.
And matrix.
Right. Oh, matrix. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So, Mr. Green, I would love for you to create a WhatsApp group. So whatever resource I have, we could keep in touch with these kids throughout, the week, and have a better form of communication. I don't know how best that would work out. You could probably, just get their numbers.
The persons who are right. So my number is on the flyer. And for those who don't have my number, they have my email address. For those who have the number, if you don't, just send me an email and I'll create the group and add everybody to the group.
Right. I must also mention that I have a YouTube channel, Sir Green, and I have some material that I usually use. So, and I have tons of material that they could benefit from.
You can share the link.
All right, cool. I'll do that.
Okay.
All right, so let me.
Sir, negative 128, sir.
You mean for this one here?
Yes, sir.
128.
Sir, negative 24.
All right.
Negative 24.
Sir, my times is 16 times the 8, sir.
No. All right. Let me tell you, it can be tricky, Let me tell you, it can be tricky. So what happened? You see?
Yes, sir.
Is that these two negative signs here? When you multiply two negative, it will give you a positive, not true?
Yes, sir.
Right, so you end up with negative 16 plus 8.
Yes, sir.
All right. So then now you're gonna work this out, right?
Yes, sir.
And to work out this, can somebody one of those because the voices I'm hearing are voices that I used to. Can I hear from somebody from another school to tell me what the answers for this one is, or how would you approach this question here? Negative 16 plus 8?
Negative 16 minus negative 8. A negative plus a negative equals a positive. So the negative sign with the 8 and the 1 in the middle is going to become a positive sign. And negative 16 plus positive 8 is going to give you negative 24, because a negative plus a positive equals a negative.
All right. All right. Let me let's see what's this saying. This saying that the answer is -8.
Sir, I would have minus, sir, because the negative sign are going at the middle, sir. You keep the sign at the bigger number, sir. Yeah.
Sir,
Okay.
the answer is -8.
Because?
Reason being, you have a -16 and a +8. -8 from that, you still have a negative because you're still owing 8.
Mm-hmm. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. My suspicion of why some of you would have got -24 is that you see the plus, right? So you say 16 plus 8, you get 24, and then you write by the negative sign. And that is incorrect. All right. Now, let me try to explain to you how to approach this. So imagine that this is how I normally, teach students. When you have a negative, it means that you owe money. Let's use that scenario. Let us say you owe Mr. Brown, a shopkeeper. There's a shopkeeper named Mr. Brown. All right. And you owe the shopkeeper $16. So the -16 means that you owe the shopkeeper. All right. And then mommy or daddy gives means plus. So it gives you $8.
You still owe him $8, sir.
All right. So your mother give you $8. So you take the $8 your mother give you and you carry go to the shop. When you carry the $8 go to the shop, what Mr. Brown can do? Mr. Brown can take in $8. So guess what? You still owe Mr. Brown $8. And that's how you reason it out, all right? All right, so let me show you something. Suppose, let's use Mr. Brown's scenario. Suppose you have -7 and you have -3. All right? Now, sometimes students mix this up. Let me show you something. We have -7 multiply by -3. Would you agree with me that these two questions are two different something? The one at the top.
Yes.
Yes,
We're
sir.
multiplying, not true?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But down here, so we're not multiplying. Would you agree?
Yes,
No.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, if you see something like this down here, so you cannot use this rule. You can't use this rule to answer this question because we are not multiplying. You use this rule down here so to answer the top question because the top question we are what? We're multiplying. So you said negative times negative gives you a positive. 7 threes is what? 21. You follow? Well,
Yes, sir.
how we work out this? Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, get lock up all on because
-10.
you owe Mr. Brown $7. You go trust the man 3 tricks. Go trust him again. You still owe Mr. Brown what? $10 in total.
Yeah.
All right. So that's how you approach these questions. All right. All right. I'm gonna skip through this. All right, so All right, so some little nuggets here. You know, adding fractions. You know, you find the LCM. All right, so they have done it a little bit different. Well, not really different, but it's the same thing. You find the LCM, which is 20. All right, 4 into 20 goes 5. 5 3 is 15. 5 into 20 goes 4. 4 2 is 8. And then you add 15 and 8. That's 23 over 20. All right. So when you add in fractions, we find the LCM. All right. Okay, please work on that for me. I'm going to give you a minute, everybody, to work on that for me.
One six. Mr. Stephens. Sir.
Yes, you ready?
1 6.
Hold on. So what's LCM?
24.
24.
Oh, let me change.
24, sir.
And 8 into 24 goes?
3 times.
3 5s?
15.
Right. And 3 into 24?
8.
8 times.
And 1 8 is 8.
Yes, sir.
And then 8 from 15?
7.
7.
So the answer is 7 over 24.
24.
Yes, sir.
Very good. All right. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is say, you guys can do a little quiz. All right, so I just want to see where you're at. Because some of you might be saying, boy, sir, them something easy and certain thing are too easy.
Yeah, pick up.
All right. So what I'm gonna send a link in the chat. And what you do, you just touch the link and it will take you to a quiz. All right.
Okay, sir.
And the quiz will only start when I start it. All right. So some students who might not be familiar with it, it's called quizzes.com. It's a very popular tool teachers, educators use. All right, I'm going to unshare for a while. All right, just give me a second until I bring up this quiz. And let me just thank everybody for joining the class. And I hope you guys are staying safe.
Yes, sir.
All right, so my computer is running a bit slow. Got disconnected. What is this? All right, let me just come out of this. All right, just a few more minutes. Okay, so I'm on the website now, so I guess my computer is really tired. That's been working from morning. All right, so I think maybe my my connection got messed up a while ago. Okay, so I'm in it. So I'm just gonna send you the quiz now. So it's okay, so it's 15 questions. All right, so it shouldn't it's nothing complicated. All right, so I'm gonna send the link in the chat. All right. Okay, so I've sent the link to do a short quiz. And the purpose of this quiz is just to assess you where you are. So click on it for me, and it will start. I will start the quiz when everybody's online. So we have about 30 students, so I'm not going to start until I see everybody. All right, so don't be nervous. You know, it's a boy first class. I get on a quiz. Thus, it's not going to go in your report. All right, it's just for fun. And you know, these are some basic things. So don't feel intimidated. It's not a test. You can use your calculators. All right. Okay, so we have 20 students online, the game. So I need about 10 more. Okay, so we're at 20, 21. All right, guys, so let me just reach out to you to encourage you to click on the link. Let me send it again, just in case you're just joining us. So I'm sending the link again. All right, so still not seeing everybody. Yes, man. Come on, let's. I need 9 more persons. Okay, so because of time constraints, I'm gonna have to start the quiz. What happened, I don't want to start and you don't join us yet because All right, so I'm gonna start the quiz. I'm still short. I'm seeing 31 students, approximately 30 students. I'm only seeing 22 students on the quiz. All right, so I'm starting the quiz now. So all the best. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes to wrap up. All right, and then we're gonna end class.
Okay, sir. We finished, sir.
You finished?
Yes, sir.
All right. You got a good score?
Sir, I go up close to second and sir, I go straight back down. At least I never way down at bottom me there.
Okay, I'm seeing Tanique Morgan finish, Heron finish, Cousins Stock. All right. All right, guys. So we're gonna end class, and I'm gonna give you some more time to finish because I'm at will to finish the quiz. All right, and when you finish, you get your score and all of that. All right, Mr. Green, you there, sir?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, man. All right. So basically, they're doing a little online quiz. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit, and then I'll end it. What happens now? It compiles the scores and everything, so you can have a look at it, and it's just a little assessment to see where they are, and it's really a computation, basically.
Okay.
That will give you the starting point.
Okay. And remember, guys, it's every Monday, same time, 4:30 to 5:30. So today's class was just a kind of, as Mr. Steven said, to get a little idea as to where you guys are and what areas to look at and so forth. All right. So I will be creating the WhatsApp group. So remember to email me your numbers from the email that sent you the link. Just send me an email with your telephone number so I can create the WhatsApp group.
Excuse me, sir. So where did you put the link, sir? In the chat, sir?
Which link are you referring to?
Sir, where are we supposed to email you at, sir?
Okay, so where did you get the link for this class?
In my WhatsApp group, sir.
Oh,
Mr. Green, what I did is it a link? What I did, I just for my students. What I did, I just send it.
I see.
Through my WhatsApp.
All right. So if you have my number, you can just WhatsApp me, or if you have the email address.
I don't.
Do you have my email address?
No, sir.
All right. Tell you what. Let me just type my email address here, and everybody just email me their number. That would be easier.
Okay. Sir.
I just want everything in one place.
Yeah. What we could probably do next class, Mr. Green, is just let students. Well, I don't know if this is okay, but they could probably just post their number in the chat, and you can just take it from there and just.
I would rather they send it to me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Oh, the number.
Yeah. No, I figure, but that would be super easy,
True.
But I understand what you're saying still.
All right, so there's my email address. You can just email me your number, and I'll create a group and add everybody to it so that Mr. Stevens can share other pertinent information and supporting documents and so forth with you guys. All right.
Yes, sir.
All All right. So, Mr. Green, we're gonna end it here, yeah?
All right, so we'll see you guys on Monday, 4:30 to 5. A little bit more challenging, as Mr. Steven said. We can't just deep dive into the hard stuff on the first day.
Yeah. Yeah, and the turnout is not bad, you know. I see.
No.
I saw, come on, it's good. It's encouraging.
Yeah, man, we got up to 40 persons at one point. So just tell a friend to tell a friend, and guys, just email me your numbers, and I'll add you to the group where we can just share. And that group will be strictly for schoolwork only, just to share information.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. I'll see you guys this coming Monday. And you can look for this video. I posted the YouTube link. I'm going to post it again. That is the link for our YouTube page. I should post the video by at least Wednesday. So I reposted the link for the YouTube channel. You can go and watch this video again by Wednesday. Should be up. All right, guys.
Okay.
Okay,
So you should share that. So you guys have a YouTube thing.
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So I'm going to post today's class on the YouTube page.
Okay. All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Thanks again, Mr. Stevens. Have a good evening.
Man. All right. Bless up.
Bye, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.